Dímelo mi gente, Marcucci here, bringing you another video, and today we're going to be talking about FLR. And FLR is one that I hadn't really heard about ever, but after doing some research, I think, they have a pretty good, how do I say it, like a narrative going forward, as well as I will tell you at the end of the video how they do some FLR drops and how to participate in that if you want to earn some drops and help validate and help secure the network. So FLR right now is about 1 cent, $754 million in market cap, number 88, but the volume is extremely low. So $5 million in volume, only 458, ranked number 458, sorry. Circulating supply, it's really high, so 48 billion FLR tokens, and then the total supply is 102 billion FLR. Fully diluted market cap is at 1.5 billion, so about half, right? This had like a good, it started about 18 cents, so it's a little bit down, but not that much. So from last year to this year is up 45%. This is the first token in a while that, the past year is up. So that's pretty good. All time though, it started in 2023, like beginning of 2023. And all time is down 80%. So not really what we like to see. From the all-time low, it is up 87%. So let's kind of see what it is, and I found like a nice video, but I'll kind of give you the overview. So FLR is an EVM based layer 1 aiming to make blockchain more useful by giving developers decentralized access to high integrity data for other chains and the internet. This enables new use cases and monetization models while allowing dApps to serve multiple chains through a single deployment. So let's see the video real quick.
We call FLR the blockchain for data. In this video, I'm going to explain what that means. FLR is designed to provide blockchain applications with access to all the data they need, when they need it, for free. All applications need data. It's easy to access that data if it's stored on the same blockchain as the application, such as transactions or wallet balances. And this data is protected by the security of the blockchain itself. But if this data is stored somewhere else, whether it's information from another blockchain or internet data such as the score of a recent football game, it can become more complicated. This is especially true as the data demands for blockchain applications are increasing with the growth of on-chain AI and real-world assets. To access this sort of
they had to add in like the buzzwords of AI and real-world assets. I thought that was funny, but
external data, applications need oracles. And different oracle models exist with different levels of decentralization. The more decentralized an oracle, the more secure and censorship-resistant it is, making it much harder to attack. Now, financial dApps often rely on oracles for prices. If the data feed from an oracle is incorrect or not updated on time, it can give hackers a way to steal user funds from any dApps using that oracle. FLR is unique in the blockchain industry because its oracles are enshrined in the network. That means FLR's oracles are an integral part of the blockchain code and protected by the decentralization and security guarantees of the network. The same 100 validators responsible for network consensus are also responsible for delivering the data on-chain. And in fact, the validators cannot earn rewards unless they provide high-quality data. These features make FLR's oracles more decentralized and more secure than many alternatives. And because they are native to the FLR blockchain, dApps built on FLR can access data for free instead of paying fees to separate off-chain oracles. The FLR time series oracle provides access to up to 1,000 data feeds updated every 1 to 2 seconds. These feeds cover data sources that change over time, such as cryptocurrency asset prices, stocks, and even temperature. The FLR data connector can prove whether an event has happened on a different blockchain, such as transactions or internet databases like sports and results. dApps need data, and to have the confidence that this data will be accurate, available when they need it, up to date, and secure, they need a blockchain like FLR. And that's why FLR is the blockchain for data.
So pretty cool video, right? I'm gonna like it. Pretty cool video, kind of explains everything. So the average block time is 1.2 seconds. Total transaction 133 million. Wallet address is 1.1 million. So that's pretty good. We can see here the top accounts is primarily, I'm assuming, their own, wallets. And if we go here in the tokenomics, so a big thing that they say is 58.3% is going to the community, and that's always good. And they have monthly FLR drops, and you could use the token to stake for FLR validators to secure the network, incentivize delegation to the FTS to support and provision of accurate decentralized price data, and transaction fees in order to prevent spam attacks. So this is kind of how the monthly distribution looks like. So 48 months from here, remember it started in 2023, so that's what, 2027, right about. And then this is what I wanted to see. I mean, it is like a lot of tokens, but if majority is going back to the community, then I don't see a big issue with that. Okay. And we can see here they have actually quite a few transactions, daily, like millions, a million, like 1.4 million transactions today, 1.2. The other day they had like 1. Almost 5. So it looks like, at least transactions are happening. If we do here look at active addresses though, it paints like a different story. So they don't have that many active addresses, right? So 9,000, 10,000, 7,000, 8,000. And that's on mainnet. So the other FLR wallets, they say like 92,000, 100,000, 124,000. So it looks like on mainnet, not much is happening, but these other wallets could be like connected from somewhere else, or that, people interact in other chains. So, and then we could see here fees collected, like 10,000 fees, 42,000, 78,000. And that's in FLR. So how much is FLR? 1. So, at least they're making money. Right? I'm not gonna hate on that. And it looks like the numbers increasing too, so it does look like people are using it, and something good is coming. We see here their ecosystem. It is not that big, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6. So 26 is it? Part of their ecosystem. They do have something with Google Cloud, but this was 2022, like a long time ago. And I would love an update on this. And they even said that they were like, moving the metaverse and connecting with Google Cloud, blah, blah. And I would just like an update on this, right? Total value log, 12 million. Not the biggest. And if we see here core developers, they do have some developers. 16, 5, 17. So at least that's good. We obviously like to see more developers and increasing, but at least it's increased since 2021. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Their Twitter has 305,000 followers, which is okay. They do have a lot, and they have this FLR drop, and it looks like they're really active, and they're trying to have like a lot of interviews, and their founder is talking all the time. So I think that's a plus. So let's talk about some airdrops. So the Flare 101 series, what are flare drops? So flare drops are rewards that users receive for participating in Flare by acquiring FLR tokens and wrapping them. So you qualify, anyone that wraps or stakes FLR qualifies for flare drops. So you basically get the staking rewards plus another incentive with the flare drop. So you connect your wallet to your to see your FLR balance. You click wrap button. Note that you can always unwrap using similar steps, and then you add WFLR contract address to see your wallet, and that's kind of how you connect it. And you can see here the different dates. So what do I think about Flare? I mean, it's done horribly. And only 50% of the supply is like circulating. So obviously that's not good. But I do think it does have a good giving back to the community, as well as like a good like decentralized Oracle system. So those are some of the positives. And it started it like at the all-time low. It was like 0.008, and it got all the way up to like 5 cents. So it deleted 2 zeros. Or one. No, it deleted 1 0. So it has potential to kind of do this again. I believe so. Will it do it? I don't think so. So like in terms of market cap, I know all the time I say like it could go back to 1 billion. I think it definitely could. I think it definitely goes back to, I don't know. It could probably go back to like 900 million in the near future, just because of like the decentralized Oracle system. And it looks like, if they are rewarding the community, like that just builds community trust. And that's kind of what you need in crypto. But I also don't see, like, I could see it going even lower, right? Especially as like more and more of the supply keeps getting released. But if 50% goes to the community and they don't sell, then yeah. Anyways, intrigued to your thoughts. Please let me know what you think about the video. And as always, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.